Hello, this is Johan Falk at Node 1 Scandinavia. This is episode 8, an extra episode for this chapter in Learning Organic Group screencast series. Found at the Learn Drupal library at node1.se. We have a book you might want to check out as well. This is an extra episode in the chapter about listing group content because now there is a new nice feature to list all the content belonging to the groups that the active user is part of. So I'm going to show you, to get this, let's see, where am I? Okay, you need to get the latest dev version of organic groups anyway. To do this, you have already an example view included in organic groups. That does this, but I'm going to show you how to create one yourself. And you do that by adding a new view. Let's actually, well, we don't have my test. OG test, that's nice. I'm not going to add a description right now. Let's give it OG test, main menu link in. Let's actually not create a page, let's create a block instead. Great, continue and edit. As usual, when we want to list group content, we add a relationship first. OG group, no, I'm not falling for this one. OG membership from node. From the node we get the organic. Well, we get the membership. The membership entity. Cool. I'm starting to understand this. So from the node we have a membership entity tying this node to an organic group. The group the node belongs to. No, the membership of this node. Of a node. Nice. Apply. And from that membership we can then get the group. OG group from OG membership. So from the node we get to the membership, from the membership we get to the group. These are 3 different entities used in organic groups. Cool. So from the membership we get the OG group. And we add a contextual filter for filtering on this group ID that this group has. And we are forced to use this relationship here on the OG membership of the. Okay, so we can filter on that. Cool. So the second relationship I added wasn't necessary, which I should have remembered because I didn't add it in the previous screencasts. Well, at least I'm starting to understand it here. Alright, I'm going to show you down here in the more options there is something called allow multiple values, which is pretty useful. Apply. On the site I have right now there are 2 different groups, another group and my group. Both of these hold the group content here, I think. Let's double check that. Okay, I'm going to put it in both groups here. Save. This option I just used in views, let's save this one. That allows me to use multiple argument values or contextual filter values, as it says here, separating them with plus to use an OR operator or by comma to use an AND operator, which means here that if I enter 1 here, I get all the content belonging to group number 1. If I enter a 2 here, I get all the content belonging to group number 2, now being the same. And if I enter 1 plus 2, I get all the content from group 1 and 2, which means I get a duplicate right now. If I enter 1 comma 2, I get all the content that is in both group 1 and group 2, which also gives me duplicates right now. Okay, so the trick now, which wasn't previously possible, is to get the group IDs from the acting users as a contextual filter value here. And there is now a way to do this by providing a default value. This is not the perfect way. I would much rather have a token that does this or something like that. But it works. Provide default value and we can get the OG groups of the logged in user. And we can select whether we want these separated by plus or comma. I think plus is the sensible thing in most cases. Apply. And if we don't have anything here now, we get a 1 plus 2 because that is what the acting user is part of. Cool. That's how to do it. And if you don't want these duplicates, which you probably don't, usually that's not such a big problem because content usually belongs to one group only. But sometimes content is cross-posted between different groups if you have a site set up like that. And then you can use something in the query settings here called distinct, which will slow down your query. Not very much, I think, because this distinct value goes on the kind of the first thing that you get from the database. But in general, this distinct option should be used with care because it's well, it might slow down your queries pretty much. That forces this list to only contain each node once. And that's kind of useful. So there we go. Let's call this something, give it a title. Newest content in my groups. Save. Let's put this block somewhere. OG test, here it is. Let's put it in sidebar first and save. And we have this group content. If I now add another piece of content, I've made articles, another piece of content. I adjusted the articles so they can belong to groups. Putting that in another group, it should appear in the block here. Yeah. And if I go to another group, let's do that here, and I add, we can see what members we have here. Look at people. And we only have root here, so let's add the editor as well. Yeah. If I now switch to the editor, we have both of these content pieces here. If I log out and log in as the administrator, I should get, okay, so it seems the administrator is part of the first group, my group here. Now it gets one piece of content here. Right, that's how to do it. I hope you like this because it took me some time to find this out. I first banged my head against trying to do this with organic groups as it looked right then. But then, oh, here it is, organic groups. Use the dev version, uploaded early this morning. Yeah, then I started writing patches and then it works. Very cool. And that's it. See you in another screencast.